Let's walk through the steps for creating a volume strategy. Now, from your main dashboard, you'll go new strategy here. And the first thing we want to do is identify the chain that we want to operate on. For this example, it's going to be Solana, your order type or direction, sell. We're going to keep it at that. And obviously, we're doing a volume strategy, so we will go continue. So now we want to input the asset information and how we actually want the strategy to operate. So let's select our token being bonk for this one, hit continue. I'm going to commit all of my position to the strategy. Now, you obviously have the option of only committing the amount of your position that you want. And I want to receive Solana here. Now, you do have the option of stable coins, so USDC, USDT, and USD1. How do we want the strategy to ultimately operate? This starts with our sell strength. So let's set our sell strength to, we'll say 40%. Now, what does that mean? So when you run a volume strategy, Sonar is going to execute, in this case, selling into all incoming buy volume. So if you have your strategy set to 40%, and let's say a $100 buy comes in on the chart, Sonar is going to sell $40 from your position that you've committed to the strategy into that buy. It'll keep doing that to all incoming buy volume as it comes in, and that'll slowly liquidate your position based on the amount of volume that's coming in. So now that we have the sell strength set, what else can we set in terms of how the strategy will operate? We have a min market cap and min token price. Now, again, you can only set one of these. You cannot set both. But essentially, what this is going to do, it's going to make sure that your strategy only executes above a certain market cap or above a certain token price, whichever you choose. You could leave this off, and that will just execute at the current market value. The last option that you do have here is the maximum order size. So what this means is this. So for any one order, if you have this set, let's say that we set this here right now to $150. So for example, if a $10,000 buy comes in, a really big buy comes in, it doesn't matter what that's going to be. You're not going to sell 40% into that. It'll only go to the maximum order size of 150, and then it just carries on with all future buys coming in, never exceeding your max transaction size or your max order size per one execution. So now that we have our strategy set, I am just going to go set strategy, and this will take us to our strategy dashboard. You can see that it is live, active, and now running. From here, you could go to the chart if you want to see that. You can also click on settings, and you will be able to adjust anything, update it, halt it, or completely remove it from here. And you can see that my strategy has already started to execute based on volume, and it'll continue to do so until the position size is completely exhausted. So that is how we set a volume strategy.